Welcome to your monthly Essential Spirit Scopes.
Hey, welcome. This is Nan and I's unique take on horoscopes, where we combine intuitive insights, spiritual messages to guide you through the month ahead. Babies!
We're your hosts. I'm Nancy Christine Brady.
And I'm Tara Diana.
Each month, we tune into the collective energy and share messages from Spirit tailored to support your journey.
We call it Spirit Scopes because it's a blend of guidance and insight for your personal life, your career, and your spiritual growth.
So grab your favorite drink and settle into a cozy spot.
Because we're diving into the energy shaping this month and exploring the wisdom that Spirit has to share. Hey everyone, welcome to our Essential Spirit Scopes for the month of February 2026. I'm Empowerment Medium Tara Diana, and I'm here with the lovely, beautiful Nancy Christine Brady, animal communicator, intuitive medium, all sorts of things that are wonderful and beautiful. And as always, we're so glad you're joining us as we take a look at the energetic landscape ahead. Now, before we break things down month by month, which is our usual kind of go-to, we're starting a little differently. Instead of jumping straight into individual messages, baby, we're first looking at the collective energy, the bigger picture. The bigger picture that's influencing all of us in some way, okay, babies? Regardless of your birth month. We want you to think of this as the underlining theme, the energetic thread running through the entire month. Okay? It's the why things feel the way they do, even when you can't quite put your finger on it. Okay? You still with me, everyone? Nan, you with me?
I'm with you.
You better be, because you're doing this. So this card isn't about prediction. It's about orientation. It helps us understand what Spirit is asking us to pay attention to, babies, to work with, or move through together. So, my lovely little puddle ducks.
Puddle ducks.
With that intention set, I'm going to hand it over to the Nan, to pull our collective theme card for the month. Dun dun dun! Nan!
Okay, and the energy coming forward for all of us, drum roll, please, is let love guide you.
Aw, February, let love guide you.
It kind of is perfect, isn't it? And so as we move into each month's message, I want you to notice how this theme is going to show up in different ways. Sometimes subtly, sometimes really loudly. So even if you're listening just for your own month, I want to encourage you to keep this collective message in the back of your mind. So let's dive in. So what does this card mean? What is Spirit saying with this? This is really right now about tuning into the energy of love. I really feel that the earth is needing some universal guidance for all of us to help lift consciousness. So if we, like, I literally see the image of a Care Bear. Do you remember those little Care Bears, Tara?
I have a Care Bear.
I loved them so much. And I see them like shooting love. And I feel like if we are all coming together and focusing on positive, focusing on love, and focusing on that energy, it's going to help raise the vibration all around the world. Like I see it almost like an entwined spider web. Does that make sense?
It does make sense. You know what's interesting though, Nan, is that I feel that we keep getting these messages because we're not doing enough.
Yeah.
Spirit is like, okay, that's nice. You gave us a little bit. We need a whole lot more. Come back to the table, collective, and do the work. So I love this. But I want to go a step further with this. I want to say to you, self-love, self-care is very important in whether you're a muggle doing little bits of work here and there, or you are a spiritual practitioner. And I say this with my full chest. When we are at our highest and best, or working towards our highest and best, because there's no such thing as perfection. So working towards our highest and best, the energy that we are putting out begets energy. So we're putting out this energy, right? Whether it's a little bit or a lot, doesn't matter. If there's enough of us doing this, it continues to evolve and grow and expand. And in that expansion, now the universe is starting to be like, okay, Mother Earth needs a little bit of this. We need a little bit of that. You guys need a whole lot of this. And it all starts to kind of roam together. But the key to this, in my personal opinion, and this is only my humble opinion, is that if we are working on ourselves and leveling ourselves up in whatever capacity, you don't have to be a practitioner to practice self-love, self-worth, and integration. You don't. You just have to
Mhm.
want to do more, be more, right? You just want to grow and develop, whatever that looks like for you. So if we are putting that energy out there, we are literally, baby, full chest energy coming for you, living our truth. We are saying, I am important. And if I'm important, I have enough to give out to everyone else to make whatever's going on around us become important too, and put the energy into it. That's my humble opinion. Yes, Nan, that is
It is. That's lovely.
it.
So let's dive into each month now.
Okay. Are you starting? Am I starting? What cards are you using?
Oh yeah, look at you asking me the question.
I'm.
Sacred Forest.
I think I have those.
It's a fun deck. I really love Denise
Show me.
Lynn.
No, don't
That
show
one.
me that because I don't have the box. Show me the card.
This is what it looks like.
I do. Look, maybe I'll use those. I was going to use a different card, but look what I happen to have sitting out here right now.
So we would have been those friends in high school that wore the same clothes.
Yes.
We would.
Right? Oh my goodness.
Okay, I'll
Okay.
start out with Aries. Let's see what Aries needs to know for the month of February. Oh, I do love this. You got Stag Spirit, which is all about leadership. So you've sat on the sidelines far too long, Aries. This is about you stepping in, taking ownership, and taking the lead. So, and it doesn't have to be significant, like immediately a lot of leadership goes to work or to management or to this or that. It could be something as you just taking leadership on what matters most to you in your life. So you taking ownership, you stepping up, you putting yourself first, and taking the lead on anything that you need to this month that needs to set that priority and put yourself first. And the fact that the stag is there as well, that big glorious rack, the crown, carry your head held high. Know that you deserve to stand in this leadership position and that you have 100% confidence in your entire group of spirit guides behind you, helping you. So you don't have to feel, I don't, the term, not deserving is coming to mind. And you absolutely deserve this. You deserve to be first and foremost and have people follow you. So I'm going to leave that with Aries for the month of February.
When you said big glorious rack, immediately I saw some guy talking about his wife. Oh my God.
Oh, God.
A big glorious rack. I again, emotional maturity, friends here. Okay. Taurus. Let's see what's going on. This is Nan's sign. So let's see what's happening here. Same card deck. And you got, oh my gosh, this is so funny because, yeah, it doesn't matter. Anyway, expansion. This is a great card, you guys. It says Spirit Guardian of Summer Expansion. This is talking about your growth, looking at things from a different perspective. What is it that you would really like to kind of stretch out into and see what it offers for you, Taurus? This is a great opportunity to maybe take a really sacred moment to sit in your power and be like, okay, I love where I'm going with things, but what do I want to put more energy into? This is also a really good opportunity to do a little bit of work with your third eye. So if you are feeling like you want to kind of be more attuned to your senses, right? Your sixth sense, your third eye. I feel, I see, I hear, I know, I smell, I taste. This might be the opportunity to do a little bit of research, maybe take a quick class with someone on how to expand your third eye, but also be able to bring that third eye back in, right? When we expand it, we don't want to be out there all over the place feeling every single thing that's coming on from every single person and spirit, and that's a lot. We want to be able to have control of that. But this opportunity to dive into that may be exactly what you're looking for. So Taurus, I would look into expansion of things that you feel drawn towards, things that you've already started that maybe you've kind of put a little bit of a kibosh on for whatever reason. And how are you sensing what's going on around you, within you? That would be what I would say to you, Taurus.
Love that. I'll take that.
You take that, baby.
Okay, so Gemini, you got Willow Spirit, flexibility. This the art in this deck. You know me, Tara. I love the art in all of this stuff. So the fact that there's Fey energy in this as well tells me there's a lot of magic coming in for you, Gemini, in the month of February. But that you're going to have to be flexible because it's not necessarily going to be something that's going to land and you're going to go, oh, there it is. You're going to have to maybe shift and change some of the ways you're thinking, some of the behaviors you have, in order to allow that magic to come in,
Wow.
because sometimes you can be a little bit rigid. And so this is about you leaning into that adaptability, the versatility that your sign normally carries in order to have that come in. It's, I think, Tara, for a lot of us, flexibility is a hard thing, right? Along with spontaneity. But I feel that for Gemini, this is really going to allow you to have some doors open that you've been working towards, right? So what is it that's new that you've been working towards that if you did just shift your perspective, you shifted, became a little bit more flexible, those would open more easily. So keep your eyes wide open because there's some cool stuff on the horizon for you, Gemini. I'm going to leave that with
Woohoo!
you.
Love that. Horizon. Look to the horizon. Okay, Cancer, baby, what are we doing? We are Oh, I did this, and it's upside down. It's hummingbird energy. Spirit. Okay, so hummingbird spirit, joy. This card is so, for me, sacral energy. This is about you being balanced in your humanness, in your spirit, body, mind, spirit, however that looks to you, baby. We're all different. But this is about bringing and really sitting in peace and harmony and joy and serenity. This is about taking those moments to realize that those things are important in our lives. And Cancer, if you are one of those people that seems to, be rushing and doing all sorts of things and just trying to get things done because you have this list that needs to be done, this is the perfect opportunity for you to take that list, put it down so you can't see it, and just to have a cup of tea or a glass of wine or a shot of Fireball, whatever suits you, and literally come into a place of, I'm okay. There are things in my life that are beautifully working fantastically for me, and I'm just going to enjoy the moment. I find that sometimes life is so hectic, Cancer, that if we could just take a moment and just sit in peace, just make the peace ourselves, and just sit in peace and harmony, even if it's for 5 minutes, and just absorb it, that will work for us. That will carry within us, right? For a period of time until you need to sit down and realign and reconnect again to that. So, Cancer, I'm going to leave that with you.
Nice. Leo, you got Earth Spirit, which is about stability. Now, again, some more Fey energy coming in,
Mm-hmm.
but you'll notice on the bottom corner there's two swans, and swans mate for life. So I feel that the energy coming in for you, Leo, is a lot about relationships right now. So, and of course, love. We're in February. Can't help but love in February. So this is about you. Love.
Love
This
boat.
is
What
about you.
song? I can't remember. Sorry. Excuse me. Pardon me. Carry on, man.
I feel for you, Leo, that this is a lot about putting those roots down and saying, okay, what is it that I need as my foundation so that I can feel firmly grounded in order to make those decisions moving forward? What is it that I need surrounding me in order to have that stability that I require this month? But to also be open to the new relationships, be open to love, be open if you're in a relationship, focusing on a deeper love. If you're not in a relationship, focus on maybe perhaps that person's going to be walking into your world. It's all now about being open to that and being receptive to it. And kind of like in the opening message that we started with, the overall reading for this gives you a double whammy on that.
Yep.
This gives you the open your heart and love yourself first, because then you're going to find all of this is going to be attracted right back to you. So you've got sort of the double whammy on the love for this month, and I'm going to leave that with you, Leo, and sit in that gushy loveliness.
Okay, Virgo, baby. While Leo's being gushy, we are going to move into a little bit of something else. Let's see what that is. If it says gushy, I'm going to laugh my head off. Okay, success. Secret spring, success. Virgo, when we talk about success, this has a lot of ways it can go, a lot of different paths. This can be success in work. This can be success in relationships. Can be self-love, self-worth success. I want to say to you, take it as a whole, right? You'll know where you need the success to pop. So success doesn't mean like, oh, you're going to be successful. It means, what are you doing to make that success happen? Okay, Virgo. So you're going to want to sit down for a moment. Again, get that journal out, make pros and cons, or literally just be like, I feel like I'm almost here. I'm almost here. I've almost hit my mark. I'm going to give a little more push. Because what this card is actually saying to you, what universally is being said to you, babies, is that you're almost there. So take the extra step. Spend the extra time. Do the extra work. It's going to be beautiful when you get that step done and you see what comes from that. Remember, Spirit gives us the tools to do the work. They don't do the work for us. They work with us. And by working with us, they're giving us those tools. So stay in that power, move into that space of, okay, I got a little bit more work to do, but I know the outcome is going to be stellar. Because that, again, comes from a little bit of intention setting and manifestation for real. Right? You're sitting in that power. You're sitting in that energy. Love that. Want to be successful? Be successful. Period. Heart stop. That's for you, Virgo.
I love how our cards always sort of tie in together because you were just talking about manifesting. And so for Libra, water spirit manifesting dreams has come in. And the thing I love about this is water for me has a whole bunch of different amazing things as an element. It moves things, it cleanses things. And they have a little otter here, which also brings in joy and play into this.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel if you're not going to take yourself too seriously, Libra, you're going to find that if you can go with the flow, literally, you are going to find that the manifestation of everything that you've been wanting and working towards is going to happen.
Yep.
And again, we're talking about doors opening up. We're talking about opportunities. We're talking about just even inviting joy back into your life in a way that you maybe haven't experienced it in a long time. So this is really about tapping into that energy. I also feel with water spirit, I'm getting a lot of earth type of energy for you. So getting out into nature, going for a walk in the forest if you have that close to you, or where there's trees or a river, is going to help recharge you for this month. It's going to be something that you're going to be able to lean into and be like, yes, I got this. And you're going to be able to manifest with even more clarity. So I'm going to leave that with Libra.
Okay, Libra, you go, baby. Now, Scorpio. La. That is so mine. I'm dying to see what this is, Nan. What am I telling myself today?
What are you telling yourself?
Upside down, Pegasus. Oh, unicorn. Yay! I would like to show everyone, and if you're not watching this, you're listening. I have a llama pen. I would just like to show everyone my llama pen. This makes me so happy. It's not a unicorn, but llamas are like unicorns in my world. My sister bought me this at the Greater Vancouver Zoo. We went there to look at the lights. I love my llama. Alpaca. It's an alpaca. Are alpacas and llamas the same thing? Man.
Get to the Scorpio reading.
Alpaca. Okay, let's go. Here. This is unicorn and it's purity. This is talking about clearing your cache. This is talking about getting rid of all the things, babies, that aren't working for you. The people, the situations. Stop compromising. Compromising is good to a certain point. But when it actually conflicts with your integrity, when you're compromising just to please other people, you're doing it all wrong. So get out of the mindset that you owe anyone anything. And instead, step into your true integrity, your authentic self. Some people will come and some people will have to go. Some situations will have to dissipate and other ones will arise. And you know what? That's okay. But if you are following your truth and your hard path, the path that feels like you are winning, that's the path you want to be on. And if anyone's blocking that path, You know what? You don't have to sever ties, but you can move them to the side. Okay? Move them to the side. Instead, stand in your power and be like, this is what I know I need. I'm going to work with the energy that makes me feel not pure. That is a crazy kind of word to me, but it makes me feel like I am worthy of doing what I need to do, not always what someone else needs me to do. I don't need to follow other people's paths. If something resonates with me, I will work with it, not for it, with it. So think about the things that aren't working for you. Clear that cache. Make sure that you are sitting in your power. Unicorn is all about the magic of you, not the magic around you. Your magic. You're unique. You're different. Maybe your unicorn horn is purple and someone else's is pink, right? Stay in that space of you matter because you do. And remember, we don't owe anyone anything. We have to stay in our power. We can work with people, not for people. That's for you, Scorpio. Take it.
Mic drop. Okay, Sagittarius, you got meandering, pathway, and flow. And this one I love. It's got a little Gandalf type character in the bottom right. And these cards to me are very magical. But some of them come forward, and I know we talked about magic earlier. This is really about tapping into your inner magic, kind of like Tara was just talking to Scorpio, your uniqueness. And if you can realize you don't have to be on the same path that everybody else is walking, and that the meandering path that you're taking is absolutely your flow, and you're meant to be exactly where you are at this moment, that's where you're going to tap into that true power. That's where you're going to tap into that true
I love
magic.
that
That
so much.
Yes, because often we feel we need to stay on the path that everybody else is doing and following.
Yep.
And this is about you taking time when you're on that path to kneel down and find that really cool little stone or piece of moss or seashell when you're walking, and sit with it for a moment and just enjoy that time, that very specific place and time, and then get up and meander a little bit more until it feels better and until you know that it's time to move on, because this is about your journey and your unique path that you're taking and just going with your own flow. So I'm going to leave that with Sagittarius.
Okay, Capricorn, what's going on? And we always put these cards in Instagram, guys. So go follow our Instagram so you can see the actual visual of the cards more clearly than what we're
Hmm.
showing you. Um, because that sometimes makes a difference when you're looking at the card and you're like, those colors, they really resonate with me. Or that extra rabbit that's in the corner that we didn't notice, that means something to me. Remember those things. Remember what I said. Cards are unique to each of us. How we read them is what we receive from them. Ta-da! Upside down again. What the heck? Capricorn, you got the Sanctuary Mystic Meadow. Okay, I love this because this has a whole bunch of animals in it. And animals to me always represent a collective. Okay, so energy that's working with you. We got bear, we got rabbit, we got fox. I think that's all I can see in there. Bear, rabbit, fox. And for me, those all have sacred meanings. But what do they mean for you? Does bear mean your strength? Does the rabbit mean, what the heck does rabbit mean?
Well, fertility.
I was gonna go with that, but I was like, okay, growth. um,
Speed, forward momentum, movement, family.
this is why I have Nat, and then of course we have Fox, sly, kind of sneaky a little bit, but sneaky's not a bad thing all the time. I just want to say that keeping yourself low key and under the radar is not a bad thing. Showing up when you need to show up, not a bad thing. So this card, particularly for me, Capricorn, is talking to you about using your strength, your ability to move in and out of things quickly, but also a little bit under the radar, will allow you to feel like you're getting things done without having all the jibber jabber of everyday experiences hovering over you, interfering with you, having to work through other people's garbage. You just do that space and know that you're doing it from the right space. You're doing this for the right reasons. Being attuned to what you need as a spirit having a human experience, babies, is not selfish. Just say it. I'm going to leave that with you, Capricorn.
Nice. Okay, Aquarius, you got Spirit Guardian of Summer expansion.
Ooh.
And I know we're in spring, but this really is about that warm, inviting energy of summer. This is about you. You've done the work, you planted the seeds, you've come out of hibernation from winter, and spring is all about growth, but this is your time for expansion. So when a lot of people are moving into the growth of spring, you're already there. You're planted and you're blooming, and it's time for you to expand past your boundaries that are comfortable, getting out of what you sit in that is your day to day and going, what could I do different, even if it is slightly uncomfortable? What can I do that's going to push me beyond those boundaries that might be fun and it might be uncomfortable at first, but boy, the reward at the end is going to be even better, because the fruit of all of your labors is just on the other side of that. I really feel for you coming into March and April. That's where you're going to be soaring and exploring, because expansion, once you've grown, you can't go back. You can't go back to who you were. You're not the same person you were yesterday or last year or 3 years ago. You're only moving forward into a better you and the direction that you need to go and grow and be. So I'm going to leave that with Aquarius.
Oh, that's so cool. And we had expansion for Taurus, so that's super cool.
Yeah.
So
Nice.
huh?
I don't remember. You know, menopause is fun because I can't remember all the cards that you've pulled. So it's just,
Oh, it just jumped at me. I was like, because it's such a colorful card compared to some of them that it's so bright, right?
yes.
Okay, we are going with Pisces here. This is the card for Pisces, and it is Frog Spirit Renewal. Okay?
Oh.
Kiss the frog, everyone. Kiss the frog. You never know what's going to come up. This card, though, for me, honestly, Pisces, is talking to you about being able to see things from a perspective that is, I don't want to say renewal, that's using the word, but it's a new perspective, a way for you, thank you, love, a way for you to really see that we don't have to stay stuck in patterns that don't work for us. That we, if something's not working for us and we're just banging our head against the wall, you know, trying to make it work for us, how about we just say, let's start over. Let's take a different path. Let's look at this from a different angle, different perspective. I want to be successful. So why am I sitting here for like the last 2 months, you know, trying to make something work that, one, I'm not feeling empowered with anymore. Two, I can see it's not going to work. So why am I trying so hard to make it work? Who am I trying to please? Right? Who am I trying to appease with this? Is it me? Is it someone else? Am I trying to do this for other people, or am I trying to do this for myself? And how about taking a look at it from a different angle and seeing if there's a path of least resistance? That to me, Pisces, is all about like that self recognition. Okay, this shit ain't working and I'm not here for it. So let's move into something else. And that's not failure. That's progression, baby. Like full on.
100%.
Pisces, leaving that for you.
I love it. We've had some good readings this month.
Yeah, yes, Nan, we have. Yeah, that was a good deck. I like that deck.
Yeah. Well, wrap it up and take it home, Tara.
Let's do that. Hey, babies, if you like this, please share it with your friends. Everyone could use a little bit of insight the month with their signs, plus our collective card read. That is new for us. We're going to hold that energy. We love that. Come in and see how we are going to work with you, how you're going to work with Spirit. We love that. Follow us at Spirit Angels and Guides. Oh my. Give us a like, a subscribe. Go to our YouTube channels. Nancy is Nancy Christine Brady. I'm Spirit Essence by Tara Diana. And take a look at the Spirit Lounge. We do a lot in there that might just tickle your fancy, babies. And until next time, let February slay for you.
Bye, everyone.
Oh, okay, bye. Thank you for joining us for this month's Essential Spirit Scopes.
We hope these insights guide you with clarity and purpose for the month.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay connected.
And share your thoughts in the comments. We'd love to hear from you.
Until next time, trust your intuition.
And the wisdom Spirit brings your way. See you next month on Spirit Scopes.